Not say bad things about Donnie. Should not say bad things about Richard Wicka.
I'm not saying bad things about anybody. I just want to make sure he's okay.
He's
Greg,
fine. He's fine.
He's making his food.
Tim, if you care so much about his health, you go look.
I can't because I got to adjust the camera.
Well,
don't make the old man climb the stairs to look at Richard.
I got to adjust the camera.
Call him up. Well, you yell up to him and see the answers.
823-1750. Anyone in the audience wants to give Richard a call, see if he's okay. I'd appreciate it. We all breathe a little easier.
This is not live, won't answer. Tim, this is not live.
He will not answer the telephone.
He won't answer.
It's not Memorex. There's no tape anymore.
People don't
you
know
that? There's no tape anymore.
Then where are we?
Not even that.
Are we at 7 Broadcast Plaza?
No, we're at the home of the Whopper.
That's
as you would say.
I used to have a Whopper.
Yeah, I know. You have no Whopper anymore. When did you get it cut off?
She got the addict to me.
When did you get it cut off?
That is.
Where do you get these people from?
What do you mean? You know where I got Tim from? The neighborhood.
From the scrap heap.
From the scrap heap.
From the scrap heap.
I found him laying in a gutter back in 1982.
In Blaisdell. No, right off of McKinley Parkway.
It's the two lesbians that say, "Get this dichotomy."
Tim,
dichotomy. Write that down.
Get that
dichotomy. Tim, what is your background? What is your experience? How come you've developed this program? What's
this program of
this is really my program?
It's actually Russell. I'm glad you mentioned that because me and Greg were talking. We said, man, you know what? We're pretty telegenic guys. We should start our own show.
23 years ago.
Get celebrity guests on.
Is that a word?
23 years ago.
We should get some people on.
23 fucking years ago.
23 years ago, and we've outlasted several people.
We've outlasted the Letterman.
Yeah. I mean, we've been doing this every year.
23 years.
23 years.
23 years. 23 years.
April
of 1994.
A lot of miles, Russ.
Me and Tim and Richard got together in this room in April of 1994. See that whole console behind you, Russell? It wasn't there when we started.
There was nothing there.
There was nothing there. I built that.
They built that city from rock and roll.
I built that with Richard.
Can we get a shot of that?
That whole thing, I built it with Richard. Took a year.
Can we get a shot of that somehow?
It was crazy.
We can't.
Is Richard still alive?
Yeah, he's fine. He's just eating his potpourri.
He's fine.
Take his porridge away and get his ass down here.
He's good. He's fine.
No,
Russell, don't leave.
Russ,
what are you doing? Get back here.
Don't worry, Russ.
I can't get up.
I was being facetious.
You're falling and you can't get up.
You can't spell facetious.
Nobody can.
Nobody can.
F-A-C-E-T-I-O-U-S.
Sorry, Russ. I didn't mean to touch your foot there, buddy.
Debacle?
D-B-A-C-L-E.
What about behemoth?
B-E-H-E-M-O-T-H.
My God, you guys are good.
What about supercilious?
I want to fuck both of you.
See if any of you can spell supercilious.
You said both of us. Who's the one that left out?
Just one at a time.
Craig, you're being supercilious.
I don't want to fuck Russell because he's
being
gay.
supercilious again. Greg, you're being supercilious.
Tim, how do you feel about what he just said?
Let me get the camera on you. Go ahead.
What she just said.
Go ahead.
What she just said on video, she said she wanted to fuck both of us. Not Russell because he's too old. That's what he just said on camera.
I didn't say because he's too old. I said because he's gay.
Oh, because he's gay. So he wants to fuck both of us even though we're heterosexual, Tim. That's what Lori just said. She wants to fuck the two of us even though we're heterosexual. Do you enjoy that kind of programming?
I'm a lesbian.
Are you glad that she's on the show with us saying that kind of stuff about the two of us? And
Close your mouth. You're going to get
do you want to make love to her?
Are you married?
Tim? No, he's not married. No. I'm married.
But you're married.
Paula, I'm married to.
Russ, now I got to ask you about your grandma in Long Island.
Oh, yeah. I know.
If we can go back to your grandma.
Let's get into the grandma story. 1941. Let's hit the state. It's December 7th, 1941. The Japanese have just bombed Pearl Harbor. You're only 10 years old, so you don't give a shit. Your grandmother comes and says, my alcoholic dead husband died on New Year's Eve the year before. It's all over now, baby blue. And then what happens? Pretty good sound effect that time. It actually made sense.
It worked.
That made sense for once. So, Russell, what the fuck happened with your grandmother in December 41? And don't tell me you're celebrating Christmas or I'll punch you.
Well.
After all this build-up. I know my grandmother. You look like Stan Lee. Do you do any cameos in the Marvel movies?
He does look like Stan Lee.
He does look like Stan Lee. You look like Stan Lee. You're the same age. You're the same age. You're the same age, too.
Stanley Cup.
Oh, it's scary. Say I invented the Hulk.
I invented the Hulk.
Oh, my God! The same voice, too! It's so weird!
Say, I invented Spider-Man.
I invented Spider-Man.
Oh, my God! Oh, my God!
You son of a gun.
I just realized it all of a sudden. Oh my God, that
I'm
was
stunned.
wild. That was was it the
my
same?
heart almost
the
stopped.
same age, the same
Oh, God,
intonation,
yeah.
the same way, the same
Yeah.
accent.
Yeah.
From the New York City
Yeah.
area, just like Stanley Lieber. Oh my God, did you know Stanley Lieber any chance? Were you a
No.
schoolmate?
Never.
Wow, wasn't that? Oh, you don't really know about comic books.
No,
do you, Tim?
no, I'm
But
not
we
super-
do. We know.
I know alternative comics
Like
and stuff
8-Ball.
like that, but yeah, all that old,
That's
90s
old.
stuff.
That's
Yeah.
20. Well, you
That's
live in the
20 years
90s.
ago. I'm
You live
living
in
in
the
the 90s.
90s.
I'm in the 90s.
Do you
man,
actually
you know?
follow anything the last 20 years?
Not really.
No, you're just living in the 90s.
No.
At first, Tim said, I wish it was 1985 forever. Now he says, I wish it was 1995 forever.
97.
10 years now, he's going to say, I wish it was
97.
2005. 97 was a great year for
97
you,
was
huh?
a great year, yeah.
Because of As Good as It Gets with Jack Nicholson? Was that the reason you loved
What?
97 so much?
No, Contact with
good as
Jodie
it-
Foster.
Contact with Jodie Foster was
yeah.
great.
That was a
yeah.
great movie. Ever see that one, Russ?
No.
In 97,
Okay,
we were at our peak.
You don't like Jodie Foster because she's a lesbiano, right?
I don't.
We were at our peak in
Yeah.
97.
He doesn't like Jodie Foster.
I don't.
You don't like
I don't
Jodie
know movies,
Foster?
actually, as a matter.
Yeah.
I don't. I
What was the last movie you saw?
Yeah, when's the last movie you saw? Gone with the Wind?
when he was 7.
well,
You could have.
no, Gone with the Wind has been,
Re-released.
Remade.
Re-released.
over again.
It has not been remade over and over.
Did
It's
you
been
see Wonder
re-released
Woman?
over
Did you
and
see
over.
Wonder Woman?
It has not been remade over.
I went to
and
see
Brett
Wonder
Butler.
Woman. Wonder
My
Woman
favorite
was
movies are
great.
Snow
Of course
White
you
and the
did.
Seven Dwarfs.
Oh, that
That's
one
you
sucked.
saw that when you were a kid too.
I hated that movie.
The
The porno one?
Fantasia.
Yeah, I seen
That's
the-
when your childhood. Oh, you're hanging out in the
Fantasia?
40s, man. That's
And
sad.
then
So you
came,
like animation?
oh, I love animation, but not the new ones.
You know Walt Disney was a Nazi? Did you know that?
Of course, you love
Yeah.
Hitler.
A Nazi?
He was a Nazi.
He was a
Nazi?
Why did he wear the Hitler mustache? He's
Nah,
emulating
He
him.
was. He was a
Oh yeah,
Nazi.
big time.
How,
He
how
was
do you
a
know that?
Nazi.
When they
'cause
pull his head out of hibernation,
Hank,
he's going to
Hank Ford, the guy who did the
That's why
Model
he did
T.
the mustache?
He was a
Yeah,
Nazi
really?
too.
Look at him. You can actually Google it when we're done here to see that
Greg
he was
Joyce's
a,
dad.
He was a
God.
Hitler sympathizer and a Nazi
He's not a
sympathizer.
Nazi. That's a little weird, but
Who, me?
no, Jim.
Oh.
Jim who?
Jim Stroyce. I said he
Oh,
wasn't
my
a Nazi.
father. Not my father. What do you bring him up for?
Because I haven't mentioned
No,
him
he's
in
not
years.
my father is not a Nazi.
How about your grandmother?
How was
Your
your
grandmother
doing?
a
How's
Nazi?
We're talking about his dad for a while.
My father is
his dad's
frail.
in ill health.
He's 77 and frail. He's not a robust 87 like
He's
Russell.
in Jacksonville, Florida right now,
No,
right?
he's in Englewood, Florida.
Englewood. Well, no one knows where the hell that is, Greg. Why don't you
Well, it's
tell
near
our viewers?
Sarasota.
Is it near Parkwood?
Where's the
closest-
hell is that? Is that the golf thing or the other thing?
It's the golf thing.
Oh, the golf thing. All
Near
right.
Epcot Center.
Oh, okay. All right.
Not near Epcot. That's Orlando.
That's Orlando.
That's Orlando.
Oh, like
Lori.
Orlando Jones.
No, yeah, well, same
Motherfucker Jones.
name.
All right.
I mean, so
Wow.
All right.
Orlando Calrissian.
yeah,
I just hope Richard's okay. You know,
Orlando.
I'm sure he's fine. So he
He
decided
said
to sit.
he said he'd
Wait,
come down
why
and
did-
join
why
us.
did Richard decide to sit this out? Did he hear our
And
voices
he's only got
screaming?
22 minutes. We're timed by this.
He's not
thing.
going to join
this
us.
This thing cuts
There's
off
no-
the show.
There's no, it
At
doesn't.
22 minutes?
It
No,
cuts
he-
off the show and
the show will keep-
automatically.
no, the
Oh,
show
he
will keep
only records
recording
for a half an hour, but he's got to reset
so
it.
he's got to be down here in
So
22
everything
minutes.
we've been
No.
doing in 10 minutes?
No, he doesn't do that. He shoots for an
he
hour,
doesn't.
then he cuts it in half.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Now is the whole
That's
thing going to air on YouTube in 2
But if you
seconds?
go over
or-
22 more minutes, then we keep recording, but he'll just cut that off and only
Okay,
show the
all right.
first hour. Do you
So
understand that, Harold? Are you
That's on
following me, Harold?
TV. That's on Spectrum.
Stan.
It goes on TV and YouTube.
Yeah, but YouTube he has the whole hour.
He does it half an hour on YouTube too, 2 half hours.
Why doesn't he just put the whole thing on YouTube and let the Spectrum hack the other one for a half-hour time slot? Why doesn't he do it that
Why don't you
way?
ask him when he gets here?
Should I get a push-up?
You know what? I'm going to because I think this should be decided.
Does it really matter?
Who the hell?
By my wife.
That's Paula.
I want to
my
know.
wife.
There's some sort of Chinese fire drill going on here.
No, that's how it is at the Home of the Future. When
The Home of the Whopper?
Home of the Whopper. With the door.
Paula, is that you? Yeah. All right. Thank
Don't
God.
come in here, no matter what you do.
We're not dressed.
Don't come in here. We got Harold on the
All right,
show.
we're gonna get
Don't come
Paula.
in here. Shh.
Pull the chair over and
We're gonna
get
get a
in.
picture of Paula Wikowiak. Okay, we're not gonna get a picture of Paula Wikowiak.
Just stay over there, Paula.
We'll go
Don't
back
get
to you,
involved in this.
Lori.
It's crazy. It's madness. It's a house of madness.
Crazy. It's a
These-
house of...
and
It's
these
a house
people
of
are on
madness.
high.
Richard's upstairs. Richard's upstairs.
He's hiding from me?
Yes.
He's dead.
I would say basically.
Go see if he's okay. Seriously, we're worried.
I'm not worried.
The only one that's not worried is Greg,
How do we
me, Russell.
You know, I hate to tell you, if he had
Lori
died,
are
we
all
would have
concerned.
heard a huge
I'm
thump
okay.
above us.
No,
We heard these weird blending sounds, man. We don't know.
That's not weird. He blends every day.
But then he stopped blending. That's what was weird.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
and
was
now we haven't-
crazy.
now we haven't heard a thing
No, we
from
haven't
him
heard
yet.
anything
That's
since
what's
then.
weird
Was
about
that-
it. I
yeah.
know.
Right, he could be dead. You're right. I thought about it, and Stan Lee agrees, right, Stan?
All right.
Say, I
Russ,
invented
Russ.
the Fantastic Four.
We want to know about
We got two of them
your
on it.
grandma.
That's good.
Now
There
we can,
Okay, fine.
can we come back to
Tell
his
me your
grandma?
fucking
They're
grandmother
fantastic
finally.
book.
What's the story on that? Make it
Now-
serious and earnest.
When she first came to Baltimore.
That's good
That
enough.
was his parents' name.
That was good enough.
Was that Avalon
His
or
grandmother's
Avalon,
name was
yeah.
Sirius, and his father's
It
name
reminds me
was
of that,
Ernest.
doesn't it? Yeah. I want to talk about my grandmother
Harold's
back in
grandma
Baltimore,
first came to Long
1984, back in 1972, 1912.
when I first came to Buffalo?
When I first came to Buffalo, in 1941, my grandmother
I was a
came to
winner.
us. My grandfather was dead. He was an alcoholic. And my grandmother said, "Hey, kids, do you like Spam?" And I said, "Yeah, I love Spam." And she gave us free Spam for
Well,
Christmas.
I thought
Tim,
this
you're
was
such
going to
a
be
child.
serious, and then I was going to talk
Ricochet Rabbit, I
seriously
like
about
No, we
my
asked you to spell supercilious. That's what the
Supercilious.
show's about.
Supercilious.
supercilious.
Now, Greg
Yeah.
said Sirius and Ernest,
S.
which was your grandmother and grandfather's names.
Yeah. Your grandmother was serious. My
Serious and
father
Ernest.
was earnest.
Well, my grandmother was a grandma, and my grandfather was
I don't
grandpa.
care anymore. I've lost interest.
No,
The book of questions. This is always good to ask the book of questions.
I
here.
have
Go ahead, fire away, Greg.
Do you establish routines in your life, Russell? And have we fucked that up for
established
you?
routines, smoking up, yeah, maybe, but that's about it.
Can you be counted on to do what you'll say you'll do?
I have 3 nipples.
No, you don't have 3 nipples, Lori.
We haven't counted them.
1, 2. The
We
end.
haven't seen where the
Well,
third
pull
one
your
is.
top off. Let's see the 3 nipples. This is good TV.
No, we're not going to do this.
What a
All right,
wimp!
No, I
you
should-
cut your penis off. And you want to take your top
I
off.
cut the camera. I cut the camera. Oh no, I come back to you. Okay, there we go. Now we'll
Russell,
go back
when
to
you do something
Russell.
ridiculous, how much does it bother you to have other people notice it and laugh at you? How much does it bother you when you act ridiculous and people laugh at you?
well, being a teacher for 30 years,
Yeah.
I've had a lot of people laugh at me, so I'm kind of accustomed to
inured?
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kids laugh at me, you know.
Could you teach Tim some manners? He really needs something.
Manners.
Manners, yes. This guy-
Harold, look, I invited you on here. Greg said no way we're going to have that guy on.
I said no way.
No
I want Russell
way.
on.
We want to hear about
Well,
his
you know
grandma
why?
from
Because I told you the
Baltimore.
first time I met him was in this room. I said, "Hi, how's it going, Russell?" He goes,
Greg, why don't
"You're
you
a
tell the
fucking
truth,
asshole."
asshole?
Yeah.
Yeah.
remember
That
that.
wasn't nice. You
See,
were there
Greg,
for that.
See, I'm telling you, Russ, I apologize.
Ross.
No
This
problem.
sort of behavior, you know.
No
I mean,
problem.
The great thing for you, Russell, is every Saturday when you come here to do your podcast, you can do this video show with us afterwards. You'll be a regular. It'll be great for you every Saturday.
He's not dead. I mean,
Oh.
he's not dead as far as I
Upstairs. He took off. He left the house.
he's left. He's gone.
Wow.
Is he coming down?
No, he left.
Richard has
went for
left
a
the
walk.
building.
I think
He
this
just
noise-
walked out.
I think it was too noisy for him, and I think
Russell,
that-
let me tell you, we've been doing this fucking show here for 23 years.
But wait a
he
second.
knows about the noise. He
Now, wait
knows
just a
all about
goddamn
it.
minute
23
here.
years of this.
He
it-
said that he was going to come
Come
down
back.
here.
He did say he's going to come back and be on the show as soon as he
Sid,
gets food.
and that one
And
of
then
these
he had
chairs
he had to
here-
put his headphones there.
Ran away.
Then he went away over to Julia's.
I don't know.
I think it's you, Tim. He never did that when I was here.
Ross, I'm flabbergasted. What response do you have?
Yeah. What response do you have to that? Would you ever run away from your podcast?
I'm shocked.
It is shocking. Richard lied to us.
I thought for sure.
Oh, it's a damn
He'd be
shame.
back.
The funny thing
I was
is,
walking up the stairs and I said, Richard, they tell me you're dead. And
he wasn't
I didn't hear
there.
anything.
And he wasn't there.
Oh,
So that's scary. But he wasn't there, though. So
maybe
it's
he's
okay.
in some. This house has a lot of secret
Wait,
compartments.
maybe he's
and
in
stuff. Remember,
maybe-
they used to have this compartment behind
No,
here.
it's still there.
Yeah, he's got like a
He
lot
used-
of secret
used to hide-
compartments.
used to hide
You know
behind this
Richard.
wall.
Yeah. He's got like a lot of trapdoors and dungeons.
Yeah, he
and-
does.
Did he have the defibrillator?
Weird stuff, I don't know.
Is he
Defibrillator,
behind
yeah.
that curtain?
No.
He's got the defibrillator. Where?
Yeah, he's got a defibrillator.
The
Why, you want to
curtains
try it?
Right, no, because in case something happens, because we don't know where he is.
He's outside somewhere.
Greg, go find him.
No, thanks, Tim.
Okay,
But maybe
someone
he's-
find him.
You
Maybe
go
he's
do
in the
it.
basement.
He's in the basement.
The
sawing.
people under the stairs.
Don't go in the basement.
No.
I don't want to go down to the basement. There's something down
Hey,
there.
little girl.
Hey, little boy.
I don't
want
wanna
to go
go
down to the basement.
This is
There's
an
something
actual
down
song.
there. Hey, Daddy-O, I don't want to go
go.
down to the basement. There's something down there. He actually says, he stopped saying ment, though. He says base. I don't want to go to the base. To the base.
That's the Ramones, and Lori's never heard of the Ramones.
Never heard the Ramones? What, you?
I've
You
heard,
Russell, you a Ramones
of
fan?
The Ramones.
No.
They're
Why
from
don't you do a
Queens. They're from Long Island.
Why don't you do a podcast
They're
about
from,
real music like the
Forest
Ramones?
Hills,
Do it
man. You grew up in
next
Forest Hills,
Saturday, do a
didn't you?
whole
No.
podcast about Ramones.
Fuck the Ramones. You got the Sex
Well,
Pistols.
I mean,
They're
after
better.
Frank Sinatra,
That's right.
what else is there?
Ramones.
No.
Frank Sinatra Jr.
Joey Ramone is so much better at crooning than Frank Sinatra ever was. I'll remember you.
Yeah.
I'll remember flying.
Hey, little girl.
Awake at night, thinking just
I
of
wanna
you.
be- yeah.
And dreams don't last
I
forever.
want you
but
around.
sometimes, baby.
Remember that song he sang in the movie?
I want you
to PJ
around.
Souls. Remember that?
Yeah.
He sang that song to PJ Souls in the shower. Remember PJ Souls?
That's a good movie.
No.
From Stripes.
Rock and Roll High
No.
School.
All right, you don't go to
Oh,
movies.
God, yeah.
Rock and Roll High School.
I don't know what to say.
Oh, that reminds me, Lori.
Yes.
There's a new movie that came out this week called Scores. It's about scores and movies. It's a whole documentary.
Really?
At the theaters
All right.
right now, but I'm sure it'll be streamed on DVD soon. It's all about soundtrack music. The guy's a soundtrack music fan. He said he wanted to show all the great soundtrack composers over the years, what they did, how they influenced people. And not songs, of course, but scores.
I have
And
to
it's
go
called
see
Scores.
this.
It's called Scores. Yeah, it's in the new Entertainment Weekly. And I saw it. I was like, I got to tell
go see
Lori
this.
about this. Because you know how you like musicals? Lori likes soundtrack music from movies. Scores, not the stupid songs.
Scores.
Scores. You
Yeah,
know,
she
like
told me you had the soundtrack for what's that one? The
Everything.
Francis Ford Coppola movie. The first
Godfather.
one. No, the first movie he did.
Dementia 13.
Pork lips now?
No, the one with
Rain
the
People.
Love and
Oh, Phineas
Spoonful. The
Rainbow.
one with Elizabeth
THX
Hartman.
Love
You're a big boy
38.
now.
No, you're a big boy now.
That's a good
yeah,
movie.
You
Oh,
had
yeah,
that- you told me
yeah.
you had that soundtrack.
I saw that. You see that movie? It's good.
Yeah.
I
That's a
own
good
it.
movie.
Yeah, I love that
That's
movie.
a good movie.
The
It's
music
fun.
is even
Barbara
better.
Darling.
That
Love
kid,
and
that
Spoonful.
kid.
Barbara
And he
Darling.
goes up and down
Yeah.
in the library. He goes
Yeah.
up and down. Oh my god.
He was Canadian,
You're
that
a
dude.
big-
I
He was
forget
good
his name.
though. That's a good
Man,
movie.
Tony Bill as a smarmy guy.
Yeah, that's a
in
good
it.
movie.
I love that movie.
You probably saw that, Russell. It's 50 years old. You're a big boy now.
Never saw it.
66,
But
67,
60
somewhere around there.
66 it came out.
Yeah. Great album.
Came out
Great
51 years ago. You must have seen it.
Unappreciated gem.
Back when
We
you were
all
seeing
agree
movies,
here. That gets a
51 years
thumbs
ago.
up from Lori.
And me.
It gets a thumbs up from Lori, and it gets a thumbs up from Greg Sterlace.
Oh, two thumbs up.
Two thumbs up.
That's the best Coppola
And it gets
movie.
two big ones from Tim.
This is the best movie.
I
The
don't-
only one we're missing now is
It's
you,
Russell.
Russ.
I have no idea what the movie is.
It's a musical.
And
Who-
he also
who's
did
it?
Phineas
There's music
Rainbow.
in
He
it.
did
Yeah.
Phineas Rainbow too.
He did,
You saw Phineas Rainbow
He
with
did
Fred Astaire,
Phineas
didn't you?
Wake and
Phineas Rainbow. Yeah.
That was the
Yeah.
next one after this.
right.
The before that was You're a Big Boy Now. It's the guy who directed the Godfather and Apocalypse Now, Francis Ford Coppola.
Yes, I know that.
So he did You're a Big Boy Now. Then he did Phineas Rainbow. Then he did Rain People. Then
Right.
With James Caan and Robert Duvall. Then he did The Godfather with James Caan and Robert Duvall. That was weird. That was twice in a row. Come on, that's strange.
Yeah, but I want to ask you now.
Harold. Harold.
Do you think the all-time worst movie musical of all time is Grease?
Grease is the word.
Do you think that's the worst musical of
It
all
is pretty
time?
much the worst musical of all
But I
time.
love it.
yeah.
It's a great. I mean, I can't.
Or
You can't turn it off.
Footloose is pretty bad.
I never
Footloose,
saw
I
the
won't go
movie.
near. You never saw Grease with Olivia
I saw it on
Newton-John?
the stage, but I never saw the movie.
Was it the worst musical of all
Fame?
time?
Grease sliding in your brain.
Fame's good.
You don't know that? Okay.
Fame.
I don't know.
Fame.
Fame.
Things, things for me.
What you get is no tomorrow.
I'm going to have silicone injected into my
Wicca's
buttocks.
not coming
Yeah,
back.
I know that.
Finally,
No, he's
finally,
not. You probably wised up to that fact, Tim.
Wicca.
Why did he give up
Wicca's
on
not
us?
coming back.
Why did he give up on us?
I don't know.
He said he's going to come back. He never did.
Richard,
Silicone
Who made it?
injected.
like your dad said about you.
Yeah, what he said.
Richard
your
is a
dad-
strange breed of cat.
He said I was a strange breed of cat, my father?
Yeah, on the TV show.
He
You
was
remember?
right, though.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. So you're getting silicone injected in your ass. When's that happening?
As soon as I can get it.
Are you going to do any more editing on the movie? Or you're just going to get silicone injected in your ass all the time? Come on.
I'm going to do it concurrently.
Okay, thank God. I'm worried about you. You're not dying,
You
are
just
you?
picture me editing while I'm having the silicone
Having the silicone injected in your ass. Can you edit while you're getting electrolysis?
No.
Oh, fuck. That's going to cut into the editing time. Shit.
We're going to edit this?
No, editing for the movie.
Oh, yeah, you're in the movie. Yeah. Greg, how's that movie going, buddy?
How is that movie going, Lori?
Is
How's that
Russell
movie
in it?
going, Russell?
Yeah, Russell's in it, yeah. He's
Then
great.
you ask him.
He plays the
How's that movie
Professor
going, Tim?
Spencer.
What part do you play, Russ?
Professor
I
Spencer.
play an old professor.
Professor Spencer.
Like the professor on the Gilligan's Island?
Yep.
No, in the beginning of the book
Makes
when
a
he
radio
goes,
out of
Is
a
there a bunch of
coconut.
test tubes and shit?
No, it's Professor Spencer.
That doesn't mean anything to me, Greg.
You read
No.
the book, didn't you?
He
No,
just
of
has a little talk with.
No, I know
it's not.
Stradlater.
He's before Stradlater.
yeah.
Professor Spencer. I don't
Yeah.
remember the character named that.
In the beginning of the book.
Goes to
Did
see his
Holden think he was a
professor.
phone? Oh!
Thinks he's a,
Is he the guy that's got the grip?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh!
He said he mentions the grip in the scene.
The guy that's got the grip.
He goes,
yeah,
"How-"
the
he says,
sick
"How's
guy.
your grip?" And Russell
Then his
says, "If
wife
I
comes
felt
up-
any better,
Yeah.
I didn't have to call a doctor."
Oh, so you're that dude?
Yeah.
I could see you doing
He's
that.
great at
I
it.
could
I hear
easily.
you're leaving us,
Russ, I
son.
could easily see you doing
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
I did
He's
it.
great at it.
Oh, cool.
You know what Russell said? Because he's so self-effacing, Tim.
Greg, we need,
Tim, listen to this.
we
He
need some
wa-
clips.
He wants,
we need some clips.
we could do those if Richard was here, but he's
We're gonna add some clips in later. okay,
Russell
folks?
watched the movie, and you know what he had the gall to say?
What?
There was some shitty acting in the movie, but my acting, I'd have to say, was really, really good. Really,
Really?
As Professor Spencer, it was great. There was a lot of shitty acting through the whole movie. I would jump if he could, but
Yeah.
my acting was superb. My scene was the best. What a self-effacing gentleman, so humble. That's beautiful, Russell. Beautiful.
Cheers.
Yay.
Beautiful.
Cheers to Russ.
But
Yeah.
it's true.
Build the wall.
It is true. You are
All
the
right.
best.
That little scene between
You were the best actor in the whole movie, except for John.
John is
good.
excellent, but that scene was excellent.
I know. Thanks to
And,
you and your
thanks.
great acting chops.
Thanks.
How was my directing that day? Did it help you at all?
It was perfect direction.
Whoa! Perfect direction, Tim. And you said it was a fuck up. Perfect direction.
What was the fuck up?
You said I was a fuck up. You said good luck with your movie, you disorganized fuck. Remember that? You texted me
Did I say that?
when you
Wow.
stormed out of the. You didn't just say
That
it.
must have been back in the 90s.
You texted me.
Did I text you?
Yeah, you said. Remember that?
Lori, I don't remember any of
Disorganized
this.
I'm trying to forget it.
Dis-
But, you know.
Disorganized.
Hey, you know what we're
Three
gonna do?
nipples. Three nipples.
I totally forgot about it.
I didn't
folks,
forget
but
about
Oh, Craig, you got a short memory, man.
A short memory. You mean having a long.
You
memory.
got
That's not the only thing
You
you
have a
got.
short
That
memory. You
short-
can't remember to say long memory. So
we
say
got you
long
there,
memory.
you bastard. We gotta add some sound effects to this. All right, there we go.
We'll be back in 18 months.
Hey, we're gonna build a kryptonite wall, and we're gonna make Superman pay for it.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Build a wall.
Build a wall.
Say you invented
we
Superman.
don't need
No, you didn't
no
invent Superman. You didn't invent Superman. You did not.
I did.
You did not.
I
It was
did.
Simon and Schuster.
Mexico was sending us rapists, thugs, and murderers, and I assume some good people. Some of them are good people.
No.
Some of them are good people.
Bad hombres.
All the other bad hombres. I
Bad
forgot.
hombres.
Oh, wait, I think I hear
Hombres.
Richard.
That's
Hombres.
Trump. That's Trump.
Richard, you
we
want
should
to
get
come
Rich-
back in for the last 8 minutes?
Let's hear Richard's word on why he left us stranded like this.
That's Paula. She's coming in to tell us that she
coming
found
in with
Richard in the
Richard.
basement.
Down in the
Down
basement.
in the basement.
There's something
What's
down there. I don't want to go. No,
Down-
Romeo.
No. What?
There's something down there. I don't want to go down to the basement.
Is that a real song?
No.
Yeah, Ramones.
Yeah, Ramones. First album. It's called
Yeah,
Ramones.
we don't do it very well.
No.
Because I forgot
Horrible.
most. Yeah, it's.
We're horrible. Especially,
Greg-
especially you.
You know, Greg's a musician in this group here. You know that, Greg?
Yes,
He
yes.
is.
You gotta
What
come see me.
instrument
gotta
do you
come-
play,
I'm not a
Greg?
musician. You got to come see me play live. You'll love it. It's
Where?
great.
July 23rd.
July
at
23rd, we're
Mohawk.
playing Mohawk Place in the afternoon. We'll pick you up. You can come see
The
me
Sunday.
perform. You'll love it. It'll be great for you.
Where are you performing? When?
Mohawk Place.
4 o'clock at
July
Mohawk Place, Sunday,
23rd.
July
It's
Oh, I can't
23rd.
remember. That's like a month.
Oh,
that's
come
Tyler's
on.
thing. Yeah.
Tyler Day.
Yeah. Tyler's
That's
thing.
it. Yeah, that
And
thing.
Tyler was on this very show.
Yeah, I know.
in 2013.
I might stop down for a cherry
He's in
Coke
the
or
movie, too.
something. I don't know.
Oh, before you started.
Not
that
bag a
thing.
couple Coca-Colas. You never know.
Back in the old
Yeah,
days
yeah.
before you started.
You know, I don't know what to say.
You didn't start till
anymore, Harold.
14.
I don't.
I know, but I did
Yeah.
a little tribute to him that I put
Oh,
on
I know. That was nice. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
A little
I got
Because
look for
unfortunately,
those
our
Harold
friend in the
shows,
movie, he
man.
committed
Or those-
suicide. So he's
Now, did Harold
Set.
Russ know him?
Did you? No, you didn't know.
We're not sure.
No,
it was
they
suicide.
didn't have any scenes together.
No, he only did a
Is there
scene
a
with
note?
John
No.
John Lombardo.
Kennedy. Lombardo wants to be in the movie. He said to me at the memorial, he said, "Greg, I want to be in your movie. How come you never put me in your movies?" I said, "John, you're just not good enough."
Oh.
He said, "No, I'm good. I'm a good actor." I'm like, "Yeah, right, okay."
Was
He wants
Beth
to be-
Lewitzky in the movie?
She's gonna come in twice. Yeah, twice. She's got 2
Yeah.
scenes.
Beth Lewitzky, yeah. I like
Yeah,
her.
we're doing one more scene with her.
Always like that woman. Now, she's with that 80-year-old guy, right?
90
Tim?
years old.
That's what you told me, man. You said he was like 89 years old.
Tim is not 90.
He's 95.
He's not.
Hey! I can't talk about Beth's life on video here.
You said he was
All
a
right.
sexual dynamo.
Oh, my
No,
gosh.
I can't talk about this on video.
Oh my
All
god.
right.
I can only talk about Donnie Kutzback or.
Oh.
Well,
Or
no, I'm
Richard
just saying the
Wicka.
time I went, an anecdote. You know, I told Jimmer to say this
That's not a good thing to bring up.
It doesn't matter. It's
It
over.
matters deeply.
It's water under the bridge.
You don't know what you're doing, Tim.
I don't. I don't.
You're lost in the
I-
rain in Juarez and it's Easter time.
I just
too.
wanted to ask Russell here about his grandma.
Yeah,
again.
yeah.
If we could finally get that out of the
Yeah.
way.
December 1941. Set the stage for us.
When she
Pearl
first
Harbor
came
just
to
happened.
Long Island,
She first hit to Long Island. What happened?
I think I
She
think
was
there's
a
a kind
parent
of like a
support
circuit
Russian
here.
immigrants.
We started an hour ago with this, and now
Yeah.
it's come around.
it
in
comes
this
full
circle.
We
circle.
didn't get the full
That's the way
story,
we work
though.
So
here, you
the
know?
story
That's a circle of life,
The
Russ.
That's
story-
the way we roll here, Russ.
got lost in the.
I'm not really interested in your story, anyways. To tell
No,
you the truth.
I don't think
You
so.
know, but
Yeah.
what? I mean, is she alive now?
Well, he's 95. You think his grandmother
You
should
said
be
he was
alive?
85 before.
85, sorry. Your grandmother can't be
You
alive because
aged
it's
him
impossible.
prematurely.
She'd be like 135 at best, 130
Really?
at best.
At least.
At least. Exactly, at least. With 3 nipples.
You found the other?
So Richard is back. Yeah, I hear him talking to Paula.
Richard, get
Why
your
did he
ass in
punk
here.
us
What the
off?
hell's going on, man?
I guess he finally got wise to us. Jesus,
Richard,
that was smart. I think it's because of you, Tim.
We could do
I
an
know
hour
it's
and a
because
half
of me.
show.
I have
Not
that
'cause
kind
of-
of.
It's not because
We
of
do an
me.
hour
I've got
and a
that
half.
kind of repellent
We can't
personality.
because it's
I guess.
all over.
What do you mean it's over?
We only do an hour at the
Some would
most.
say
It's over?
repugnant,
It's
Greg.
done?
No, we have 5 minutes left.
Oh, 5 minutes. That's fine.
Let's wrap it up, Russell, with your story.
No, we're not going to do that again.
not
We
gonna do
tried,
that.
man.
Okay, we
It's
never
just-
forget
no.
about it.
But when did she come to Long Island anyway? First off, she was the child of
Was he
poor
the
black
ball?
sharecroppers,
Double the ball?
right?
Don't pick your nose on camera. Well, it's not on camera. Luckily, you didn't have the camera
His
on. Russell at
grandma
that
was
point.
the
He's picking
parents,
his nose.
or was the child of poor black sharecroppers.
Yeah, like jerk.
Poor
Like
black
jerk.
sharecroppers. Yeah.
You ever seen
Like
the jerk?
the jerk, man. You saw the jerk with Steve Martin, right?
No.
No,
40
okay, I
years
didn't think
ago.
so.
38 years ago.
But
You look
yeah.
good there. You look at it. It's like a mirror,
good.
right? Yeah.
There we go. We'll go on to Russell here, and
You get any action?
Yeah. What?
Get any action,
I was just
Lori?
checking
we're gonna
my-
save that
checking
story
my
for our
makeup.
next episode.
Lori, get
Russell,
any
okay?
action?
Do I get any action?
Are you getting
We're gonna
any
get
action?
you on our next episode. We're gonna get that whole story.
Yeah, I'm getting action.
You can tell me.
because obviously we're being,
Facetious and didactic.
Focus on me
We're
once
being-
more.
we're
I have
being-
a final
Can we
word
talk
to
about
say.
Okay,
Brenda?
all right, hold on. Here we go.
Okay.
He's got final
Now,
word to
wait
say.
a
This
minute.
is
Yeah,
going to
we
be his
can.
like 1 minute spiel. Here.
This is going to be my final speech on this
Final
program.
1 minute spiel.
This is one of the most interesting
You got a
experiences
minute.
I've ever had in my life.
85 years.
85 years.
And this is one of the most
I
interesting experiences.
don't think that I have ever come across 3 people who could talk as fast and as loud as you 3.
So maybe we have a reason. We can feel out why Richard Wicka
I thought it was a fascinating experience.
All
So you'll be back every week then,
yeah.
right? You'll be back every week, huh? That's
This guy
great.
is a Buffalo
Every week
Charger.
he'll be here with us.
All the way from
We're
Long
gonna-
Island.
We're going to replace Ken Vaughn with this guy.
Kenny Vaughn.
He couldn't be. He's on a date tonight.
I feel like I'm.
a date.
Kenny Vaughn's a legend, though. You know, you can just
yeah,
don't
we're going to bring
replace him.
Kenny Vaughn.
Do we have any
Kenny
time
Vaughn
left?
will also. Yeah, we have 3 minutes. Go ahead, Brenda.
I feel like
I
I
wanna
feel like
go
I'm
right
sort of
to
what you could
Lori
call
now.
the
Lori,
fall
this is-
guy.
Harold, we
Lori's
got to cut
last
you
word
off.
about
We got to
Brenda.
get Lori's last word here.
About Brenda.
I thought that I had the
he's-
ability to talk
Wait.
over practically anybody.
Well, you're talking
But
over Lori right now.
We're professionals. yeah, you're talking over Lori right now.
talking
You're doing a
over
pretty good
Lori
job,
right
man.
now, motherfucker.
Thanks a lot, Russell. Lori wants to say
Totally,
something, you know.
Ross, we
I
kidding.
was. I was
We're
going to
kidding.
say
We're
something
kidding, Russ.
important and
No, we're not kidding.
critical.
He is talking over Lori.
No, hold on. We'll go to Lori.
Yeah, let's
All
go to
right.
Lori. Your final word,
Lori, you got approximately 37 minutes.
No,
Seconds.
no, you have 2 minutes and 58 seconds.
No, because I
During-
want to
I
say
just
my
wanted to
speech.
say-
You have about a
Greg.
minute. 1 minute for
God,
Lori.
we'll give her 58
58 seconds. Go ahead.
During the entire program, I've had a dildo in me.
What?
Well,
I didn't want to say
But you said you had no
anything.
penis. Oh, no, that makes sense now. Okay, you had the dildo in you. Okay.
We're gonna
Was it
go
the
back
ass or
to
the
Russell
the
and his-
vagina like
hang on just a
substance?
second here.
I'm going to let you
Was it in
figure
the
it
ear?
out.
Was it in the ear?
We're going to go back
Yeah,
to
it's in
Russ
the
and his
ear, yeah,
grandma.
yeah.
If you don't mind,
That was terrible. Why did you let Lori do that?
I don't know.
You know she was going to pull that shit?
I don't know, man.
Jesus,
You guys are crazy.
What's your
You
last
guys are-
thing?
No, Greg, I want to go to you, man, because I want to know.
Okay, let me go back to me for
Now
a little, and then you, and then you.
become like this
Greg has the
capitalist
dildo in him, too.
entrepreneur with your movies and your
Entrepreneur,
films
yeah.
and your
Yeah.
books and your
Right.
music.
Books and
and
music and-
So you're like a local media renaissance kind of guy?
Yeah.
and-
Jeff Simon said I was great.
yeah.
Buffalo Spree said I was a legend. Yeah, they never called you a legend, Tim.
Oh, God, no. Fuck.
No, they don't know who you are. Let alone a legend.
I've been able to slide under the cracks for us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
just slip through. And
You're not
just-
popular like me.
No.
No.
God, it hasn't done much for you, has it?
No, but think about it. The love has come pouring towards me, and the love doesn't come pouring towards you.
Not anymore.
No.
I'm no longer young, Greg. No
When you were
longer
young, the chicks couldn't. You were fighting them off.
Now it's a different
Every
story.
day you were fighting them off. They were like Captain
Broads,
Heat.
man. I had so many broads back
So
then.
many. Oh my
What
god.
happened?
He got
I
older.
just got
when he
older,
was
you know?
young, we were hanging out
I saw
35
that
years
picture
ago.
of you.
I think
You
it
were
goes-
pretty
Women were
hot.
just throwing themselves
Russ,
at Tim. They were
Russ,
throwing
I
themselves
think it
at
takes
him.
like 20 years to go from cute to grizzled.
Grizzled.
You're grizzled
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Grizzled?
Yeah.
You used to be really cute. Now you're
I think
grizzled.
it takes
You're
20 years to
grizzled.
go from cute to grizzled.
Once you hit 50, that was your last
That was
chance
it, man. That was it.
cuteness.
That was it,
Now it's just
man.
grizzlement.
Now it's just homelessness and grizzlement and
He's just grizzled and homeless.
You're
now.
homeless?
Yes. It's sad. It's a sad affair, but, you know.
it's a shite state of affairs.
It is sad, but, you know, Tim, being homeless is not all it's cracked up to be, right? Is that true?
Ask Paul Galvin. He knows.
No,
man.
he's Paul Galvin. Oh, Paul Galvin was supposed to be here tonight.
Where is he? He was at the-
He was. Yeah, he was going to come. He called
Russ,
me about
you know Paul
called me 3
Galvin?
hours ago and
No.
said, I'm tired.
Oh,
So-
gee.
Do you know-
Ken Vaughn said, I have a date.
Like
Paul
Sanford?
was tired. Oh, Sanford said he needs a day for himself.
All right.
A day for himself.
That's what
Folks,
he said. I'm quoting
we're
him
wrapping
verbatim.
this up right now. We got about 40 seconds to go. So
Okay.
we just want to
37
bid you
seconds,
adieu.
36
And,
seconds.
Adieu.
That was
We'll
a
talk-
great hour.
We'll talk again.
great
We'll do
episodes.
this again sometime in the future.
Yeah.
Maybe a month or two. Who knows? Somewhere down the road, Greg. What do you say?
Yeah, we'll do it sometime.
I'll
And
practice.
you're going to be back on, right?
I'll practice.
Okay.
Can't practice for this. It's
All right.
Russell, do you
I'll
have
practice trying to
do you
talk
have-
over people.
Do you have
Oh,
any
press try to
Like
talk over
McLaughlin. I got to watch a
We're-
couple of
we're almost
McLaughlin
over.
shows.
That's yeah.
That'll teach me.
This is like the McLaughlin report. It's like the Saracki report.
Yeah.
9, 8.
Do you have any
7,
lubricants that you
6,
can recommend?
5, 4,
KY.
3,